It's Eagles. It's Packers. It's Monday Night Football. We're live. Till the end of this game. Stay tuned. We're live in 30 seconds. And a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to the STT Sports Network live watch party of our Philadelphia Eagles as they get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football. Guys, please, wherever you're watching, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share button, and vote on our poll question. Of course, tonight, will the Eagles beat the Packers? Yes, no, or give me a hell yeah. Please hit all those buttons. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it, guys. I'm Phil Stiefel. I'm going to be here with you for the next 3.5 hours, something like that, ballpark. We're about 20 minutes shy of the game getting started. We're here to talk about it. We didn't have a morning show today, won't tomorrow or Wednesday. Next couple days, no morning show. We'll do some night stuff, though, to make up for it, guys. But we're here to talk this Eagles game. The keys to victory in the next 15 minutes. I'll give you my score prediction if you don't know it in the next couple minutes. Talk about the inactives here shortly, who's playing, who we expect to see on the field in freezing cold Lambeau Field as the Eagles get set to take on those Packers and Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur and company. Guys, I'm Phil Stiefel. Again, like, share, subscribe, please, guys. What's up, Adam? Eagles win 45-21. Adam's got a blowout. I don't know about that. I don't know about a big blowout like that in this Eagles game. I think the Eagles win this game. We've seen the odds shift. The Eagles are now the favorite team here. But, man, 45-21 is quite the blowout. I'm not sure I see that. I'm going 27-20. Eagles get the victory tonight. The way I've looked at this, I have not been able to figure out who this Green Bay Packers team really is. I mean, I look at their offensive standings as a team, defensive standings as a team, and I kind of feel like the Packers should be better than they are. Their record should be better than they are. But yet they got bad losses to the Panthers and Browns, a tie to the Cowboys. You know, they've only had really 2 good wins against Detroit week 1 and the Steelers in week 8. I'm really having a hard time putting my finger on who this Green Bay Packers team really, truly is. So it's going to be a big test for the Eagles. Obviously, they got a great offense. They're missing a bunch of pieces at wide receiver and tight end, but they got Jordan Love. They got a solid offensive line. They got a great play caller in Matt LaFleur. Their defense is the 5th best defense in football. So we're going to have to worry about that. It's not going to be easy to put up those 45 points that Adam is predicting. But it is what it is. I still think the Eagles are clearly the better team. We've had the number of the Packers recently. We've also, where was I? I don't know where I had it written down. But how Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts, with 11 days rest, basically coming out of bye weeks, they're like 11-1 counting opening games of the season. So with lots of rest, coming off the bye week, Jalen Hurts and the it factor, it's hard to pick against the Eagles. But blowouts, that's another thing. I don't know. I'm going to stick to 27-20. I'm going to stick to that being my prediction for this game. It's going to be cold. I don't think it's going to snow or anything, but I think scoring will be at a premium and very difficult for them to get to a super high score on this evening. That's just my opinion. Now, let me get to the inactives real quickly here for the Eagles here. Obviously, they were announced just a little bit ago. Let me see if I can find them. There they are. Sam Howell's your third-string quarterback. Jair Alexander, as we know, stayed back in Philly. Cam Jurgens is out, obviously injured. Mac McWilliams, inactive tonight. A.J. Dillon, now the four-string running back, inactive. And Ty Robinson, inactive tonight. So with Mac McWilliams and Jair Alexander not playing, we do now know, and I'm getting spammed in the comments here, so let's block that person. Yeah, love those things. With Mac McWilliams and Jair Alexander not active tonight, and from reports from Zach Berman and others, it's going to be Adoree Jackson starting again on the outside. Jacorian Bennett was not activated from IR before the game. Neither was Willie Lampkin. Not surprised there. So we are going to see Adoree Jackson and possibly Keely Ringo tonight on the outside. From reports, both of them have been getting reps on the outside. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to make of the cornerback situation. I'm not sure what to make of the fact that they still can't get Jacorian Bennett on the field. If he's not activated Tuesday, he's done for the season. I'm not sure what to make of Mac McWilliams still can't get on the field. Ty Robinson, the same thing. I'm not shocked A.J. Dillon's inactive. With the game that, Tank Bigsby had, 2 weeks ago, not shocked at all. What's up, Reality Check? How we doing this evening? Hope you are good. Locking in. I got a plate of cookies for my snacks here. Nice big plate of cookies. It's Monday Night Football, baby. We are getting closer and closer to kickoff as we go here. But with those inactives, it also means Nolan Smith is back tonight. He's been activated. He is going to be playing. Jalen Phillips is in the house, dressed and ready to rock and roll. Michael Carter, the other new cornerback, is active and ready to go. But you're still going to get Adoree Jackson out there. Why are you telling me to F myself? What? Seriously? Where did that come? Where did that come? Anyway, TMZ in the house tonight. It's all good. I want to do this real quick before this game gets started. I do want to take a quick moment here and say thank you. Thank you to everybody. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. There's quite a few people that watch this show on the regular, or watch the morning show on the regular. A lot of people that support this channel that are veterans. I want to shout out a few of them. Kyle, my man. Known him since high school. Mister. Long-time supporter of the channel. It's quite a few of them. And I'll try to shout them out. But I thank them, each and every one. Yeah, I don't know where Reality Check came from. I meant TMZ. What's up, Elephant in the Room? Go Birds. Ready to rock and roll tonight. Exactly. Soldier Steve. Hence, where do you wonder where the nickname Soldier Steve came from? Thank you, Soldier Steve. Steve Fuentes, for your service. We get to watch this football game tonight. We get to relax a little bit tonight. We get to goof around, drink beer, have fun tonight. All because of the sacrifices other people have made. Here we go with the spams again. Man, it's going to be red hot with the spam comments tonight. That is now 2 people that I've had to block for spam in the chat. It's going to be a long night with the bots. It's going to be a long night with the bots. I can already feel it. I'm just going to call you Reality Check now. I'm feeling it already, how this is going in. I want to say thank you to all the veterans out there, especially those that support here. Absolutely. We get to screw around and have a good time. But you know what? I don't know if anybody was watching the ESPN pregame show here, but they just did a story, a piece where Jason Kelce was interviewing Eagles lineman Tyler Steen and the story of his great-grandfather who died heroically in Vietnam and how and why he died heroically in Vietnam. And you can just hear the emotion in Kelce's voice trying to talk about the situation and the interview. And it just really hit home for me. It really, really did. Tonight going to be lit. It is. I'm going to be lit. We got beer. We got cookies. We got something else for later. You know, we're going to have ourselves an evening. But again, I got Eagles winning 27-20. I have no idea how they're going to win. I don't know who's going to be the standout star for the Eagles, whether Saquon runs all over them, whether A.J. Brown breaks out of his funk, whether it's somebody. I have no clue how this game is going to play out. But I'm damn confident that the Eagles are going to win this game. Did I make bets? I made two. A $2 parlay and like a $3 parlay. I think I screenshotted one of them. Let me see. I'm not sure if I screenshot them both. Let me see. I screenshotted one. So this one, long shot. 150-1 bet here. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdowns. A.J. Brown, over 57.5 yards. Romeo Doubs, over 52.5. Jalen Hurts, 40 rushing yards or more. And Eagles, minus 6.5. 150-1. I dropped $2 on that. Bills got crushed. I'm still mad. You're going to be mad. I mean, those Bills, man, that's a stinker from the Bills. How could the Bills lose yesterday the way they did? Like, really? What's up with that? Made bets so you're like the players. Look, I'm allowed to make bets. There's no rule that says I'm not allowed to. Now, I made a $2 and a $1 bet, and that's it, because I don't really care anymore. I didn't make a single bet yesterday. Not one bet was made yesterday. Zero. Zilch. Zippo. What's up, K1? The McDermott chatter. I mean, he still got his job at least. I mean, but Dable doesn't have his job. What's up, Dakota? I'm sorry to hear that, my man. I'm very sorry to hear that. Why don't you just sit back, relax, watch some football, and enjoy the night? Okay, we'll try to entertain you as best as we can tonight. Jonathan Taylor's a beast, I know. I got him on my one fantasy football team with the family league. I do. We're not long from this game starting here. I don't know about. By the way, I love the black helmets the Eagles are rocking with the black pants. What I don't understand is why they don't have the numbers in black as well. They should just go black all across. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every vibe, positive, sent Dakota's way. Or maybe we could just enjoy some football tonight and forget. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Use this as an entertainment purpose to not think about, the future. Just think about right now. We got it. We are going to smoke the Packers tonight. Smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. That's what we're doing tonight with the Packers. I'm feeling good about it. We got it. The Bears, nice comeback yesterday for the Bears. I was ready to bash the Bears going down to the Giants. But then the Giants did Giants things. What's up, my man, Jimbo? How we doing tonight? 27-20 Eagles. That's the prediction that I am sticking with for the night. You got Fubu. I signed up for a 5-day free trial. Well, I signed up for Fubu, and I can cancel it within 5 days. And that's what I'm going to go with. That's what I'm going with. We got one of the 5 votes on this ESPN set going Packers. Scott Van Pelt, Ryan, Jason, everybody else went Eagles. Look, I'm shocked as anybody else is. Feeling good. Oh, I'm going to be feeling good. I can't feel too good just yet. Got to wait a little bit. Got to wait. I was thinking that sports players probably never think about how much their performances can affect things. They can. They can. So you had to pay for your 1-day pass for Sling. If you signed up with Fubu, It was free. I just got to remember to cancel it within the next 5 days. Patriots are for real. Yeah, the Patriots, man, they're impressive. They're starting to impress. Absolutely. Drake May in the conversation for MVP. No doubt about it. There's my man, Jalen Hurts, on my screen. That's the key. Don't forget. I'm going to do it first thing tomorrow morning. I have to. If I wait past tomorrow, I'll forget. Phil, shout out your Barkley dog. What? What? My Barkley? I don't have a Barkley dog. I have a dog that barks a lot, but not a Barkley dog. Here we go with the spam of messages. Dude, this is going to get so annoying with all these spam messages tonight. Everybody's jumping in. Rodgers should retire. Rodgers is a bum. Bum. 832. I know. We got to see that number rise. If you haven't hit that like button, do it now. If you haven't, subscribe. If you haven't, share it out. Please. Let's see these numbers boom tonight as we get set for Monday Night Football. There it is again. Man. So many spam. Dude, it's not spam. I'm being flooded with the spam tonight. Yeah, there's my dog running across the yard. Yeah. A tutty from Tank. Watch out. Watch out for Tank Bigsby tonight. A.J. Dillon is inactive tonight. 850. That's a bold goal, 850 tonight. That'd be 18 new subscribers tonight. I need that. Let's do it. Let's hit that. Like, subscribe, share. Let's go. All right. The intro is over. Let's get this game underway. I hope so. I'm excited. I'm ready to rock and roll with this game here tonight. Joe Buck. This is our first Monday. Not a fan of Monday Night Football. But it feels good to be on Monday Night Football for some reason. Just good to be back to football. Because we haven't had football what feels like in a decade. It's been so long. What are the keys for the Eagles to beat the Packers tonight? You got to get pass rush on Jordan Love. You got to slow down Josh Jacobs. I'm hyped for the Black Friday game. I don't know what to expect on a Black Friday game. I've wanted Friday Night Lights for a long time. But an afternoon Black Friday game, it's weird. What is it, like a 3 o'clock or 3:30 start time? Like, that's a real weird start time for a football game. What could be better? This is a great matchup, honestly. We've got their number, too. Oh, you do that, Adam. You do that. I'll give you a goal to hit for some free pizza. I'll give you a goal for Wednesday. I got to think about it. Free pizzas for you, Adam, if we hit that goal. After listening to Tony Romo all year, Troy Aikman's actually a really good announcer, honestly, I think. Truly, truly do. Joe Buck's annoying because his hatred of Philly, but honestly, he's not the worst either. It's Eagles versus Bears on Black Friday. It's like a weird 3 or 3:30 start time. Panthers just wrecked Panthers. Panthers will do Panthers things. That's what they do. It's okay. Come on, let's get this game underway. I don't want all these pregame festivities. Just kick the football off and let's get rolling here. Beavis and Butt, I don't hate them, honestly. I don't hate Buck and Aikman like most. I know Joe Buck just can't stand Philly, and I get it. I think they're the best of the group of current announcers. Yeah, Packers got wrecked by Panthers. Gotcha. Yeah, and that's why I can't figure out who this team is. They've got 2 bad losses, maybe 2 good wins. feel like the offense will be good, but I think it's up to the defense for the Eagles. I do too. And again, how a team that's got the 8th best offense in football is only 5-2-1 with losses to the Browns and the Panthers is what's confusing me. Like, I don't know who this Panthers team is based off of their record, their games they've played. I think they've played a weak schedule. Romo is absolutely horrible. He is absolutely horrible. Yeah, they cut Sanchez. They cut the dead weight with Mark Sanchez. They slit they slit the fat from their team. What kind of other cut jokes can I make here? It was a stabbing decision to cut Mark Sanchez. That one wasn't good. Ducky boy, how we doing tonight? Going to be able to do watch party for absolutely. Almost guaranteed. 98% guaranteed that we will be live right here on the channel for a watch party on Black Friday. Can we get to 1,000 by Black Friday? Can we? 168 by Black Friday? Buck sucks. Yeah, I know. Take out his hatred of Philly. Try to look at it objectively. He's not that bad. Gave Sanchez a Salazzo treatment. That works. I can get behind that one. I can. Dude, I was thinking about all the different jokes I can make. But I haven't done a show in like 4 days, so I kind of forget them all. Yeah, I made this joke on Twitter. He definitely didn't make the cut at all. Not at all. It's going to be a long night, by the way, guys. I'm already yawning and tired and exhausted, and the game hasn't even started yet. That is never good. Never good to be yawning live on the air before the game starts. Collinsworth or his son? I don't hate Chris Collinsworth either, honestly. Who's his son? Like, I don't have an issue with them. I'd rather listen to Collinsworth. Rather listen to Buck and Aikman than some of the other announced crews that are out there. There's so many bad announced crews right now. Dude, I need something. I got a plate full of cookies right here, and I'm hoping the sugar keeps me awake throughout the night here. Absolutely. Because it's going to be a long one. It is going to be a long one. I see your other comment over here, Duck. I don't see it on the screen, though. Dabble is gone. Dabble is the gone. Yes, Brian Dable, fired. But they're keeping their GM for some reason. Make that one make sense. Schoen staying. So good. Good thing Schoen's staying with the Giants. Because he's the bigger problem. 100%. Make sure you're hitting that like button, guys. Subscribe button, share. We are almost at kickoff here. Almost. Hoping for a big game here. No injuries and a win. That's all I need. This is not going to be the game that we put up 45 and everything looks great. It's going to be a slugfest. It's cold, probably windy. It's going to be a tough one tonight. It's going to be a nail biter tonight. They're keeping the GM so they find a better GM. They are searching and making requests. They're keeping him. They said he is going to help find the next head coach. The guy's an idiot, plain and simple. But you know what? Just like we say, long live Jerry Jones, long employment for Schoen. Jerry Alexander is not active. They said his knee is not ready to perform tonight. So Jerry Alexander will not be playing for the Eagles tonight. Weird. It really is weird one there. What's up, Davey Boy Smith? Saquon is going for 150 tonight. I mean, worst part of their defense is their run defense, I think. No, their pass defense is bad. Didn't he choose that? He might have choose Dable. I don't know. He got rid of a lot of people that, yeah. There's a lot of decision-making I question from Schoen. Absolutely. Paul Tagliabue passed away this weekend. Former commissioner of the NFL. Obviously, the Marshawn story. Corporate B Pump. Is this the Pump Man? Did you change your name to corporate? You're corporate Pump Man. It's like the corporate rock. I think people don't understand it could be a loss tonight. The Packers are a good football team. But the Eagles, after a bye, are. Let's pause here. Let's listen to this presentation here. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Thank you. Be right back. She's doing a phenomenal job singing here. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. Phenomenal job there. Happy veterans to all the veterans out there. Look, Pump Man, I know it's going to be a tough game. I already called out Adam earlier for having like a 40-something to 20 blowout prediction. It's going to be a tough-ass game tonight. It's on ABC, so yeah. Tagliabue greater than Goodell. Maybe in our eyes as fans, but for the owners, the owners have made billions of dollars more under Goodell than Tagliabue for sure. But yeah, Pump Man, I know this is going to be a difficult game. I said it before you joined the chat that this will be one of those games that's going to be a heart stopper right down to the end, in my opinion. This is no easy game for either team. Rico Dowd ran all over the Packers. He did. Absolutely. 100%. They also don't run the ball well themselves, the Packers. They score a lot of rushing touchdowns, but they don't run. They have like a 3.8 average running the football as a team. Barkley gonna own the Packers. I hope so. Will Phillips get a sack? Who gets a sack? How about I'm going to answer your question with a question. Who gets a sack first? Phillips or Smith? Nolan Smith. Tank Bigsby season. I know you're all ready for that. It's the NFL. Did you see what happened this weekend? Nothing is guaranteed. 100%. It was a crazy weekend around the NFL. Phillips gets a sack before Nolan Smith. Gotcha. Sure, I'll get behind that. I want to see what that Jalen Phillips celebration looks like when he gets that first sack. He's already done this when he was playing for the Dolphins against the Eagles. Davis gets the sack first. Maybe. I need Hurts, Smith, Goddard, and Eagles defense to do good for my fantasy. You just need everybody to do good. That's why you don't stack yourself with a lot of Eagles on your team. Never a good idea. I am in the family league. I'm tied in first place in the family league. I'm up 15 coming into tonight, but my opponent's got A.J. Brown. So maybe I'm slightly against A.J. Brown tonight, but I don't care. Stop. Jordan Davis is the man. All right, we're coming out of this commercial break. Looks like we're moments away from game time here, guys. If you haven't yet, there's 17 people in the room, 17 likes. Subscribe, share. 70 points from Hurts, Smith, Goddard, and Eagles defense. So let's assume 7 points for the defense. That would mean 63. You get 25 from Hurts, which at 32. Goddard, say that's a lot of points from those four players right there. A lot of points. Morojomo gets it. Look, we don't have many sacks on the year to begin with. So everybody ain't getting one. You're getting a sack. You're getting a sack. You're getting. That's not how it works. All right, it's kickoff time. Means I got to pivot my chair and my cookies this way so I can see the TV better. Ready to rock and roll here. Brandon Graham. I kind of forgot Brandon Graham's coming back tonight. Shit. Totally forgot about Brandon Graham. All right, Eagles kicking off. Packers on offense first. Good solid kickoff from Elliott. Let's see if our kick coverage is good tonight. Nothing special there. If anything, bad. Jihaad Campbell on special teams. Got to get on the field somehow, right? Good field position for the Packers to start. Jordan Love having a very good season in theory, but yet it's got some bad losses. Again, I don't know who this Packers team is. I love the black helmets with the black pants, man. It would be so much better if the jersey numbers and lettering was black as well. But, man, I love it. Jalen Phillips is out there on the first play, too. Just so you know, he's a starter here. Phillips and Smitty out there on play one with Davis and Carter. Handoff to Josh Jacobs up the middle. 3-4 yards there. That's it. Yeah, the corner's got to step up, but also I think at least two of their wide receivers are out tonight, right? I think two of their starters. Another spammer. Man, that's like 5 people I've had a ban tonight already. God damn those spammers. They are active on Monday Night Football. First pass of the game. Swing pass out there. Let's make an open field tackle. Terrible tackle. Who missed that tackle? Was that a Dory Jackson? Was that a Dory Jackson missing a tackle there? Missing an open field tackle. Don't like seeing that. Yeah, Tucker Kraft is out. I know that. At least I think Romeo Dobbs is out. I think that was the other wide receiver. Not great, Bob. Bob. No, it's not great at all. Midfield for the Packers, first down. Nowhere to go up the middle there. Jackson does suck. He does. Yeah, Phillips in there on that play. Nice. Nice work by Phillips. Now, he was definitely right to get Phillips. All right, 2nd and 7 here. Jihaad Campbell playing on the edge on this play. Motion. Handoff up the middle. Bobbing and weaving. Short of the first down. So we're going to get our first third down. It's 3rd and short, 3rd and like 3. Got to get off the field on 3rd downs, right? I mean, this might be 4-down territory, honestly, right from the get-go tonight. Cross midfield like this. Unless they get a sack or something. Phillips, that was a good play from Phillips. Getting out there right away. One of their other wide receivers is out. I forget which one. It's not Dobbs. Maybe it's Reed. I don't know. Another first down. I thought he got the first down. Even if he didn't get the first down, they're going to go for it. Oh, nope, they're just going to go quick. They didn't give him the first down. That was like a little half-assed tush push from the Packers. Great job. Matt LaFleur running a variation of the tush push. Oh, I don't want the play, but we're going to run it. I guess there was no pushing, really. It was just more of a quarterback sneak than a tush push. Assholes. Oh, no, they didn't call a false start. Packers fans will cry about that kind of stuff, but Eagles fans, we're not going to cry about that. All right, guys, time to button this up here on defense here. Another handoff. Nowhere to go up the middle there. Somehow falls forward for 2 yards, though. Eagles defense got to wake up. $100%. 100% was a false start. They went so quick, even the refs weren't ready. Get him. Get him. There we go. Jalen's hot. Whoa. There we go. Jelix. Jelly. We were all wrong on the first sack. All wrong on the first sack. All wrong on the first sack. Took everything in Phil's being to not choose golf over Monday Night Football. What? I don't know golf on Monday Night Football over Monday Night Football. Jelix. Man, he almost fumbled that too. 3rd and 20. Loss of 20 on that play. Got more pressure up the middle. He's going deep. Going deep. Oh, almost intercepted. That was the wide receiver turned into the secondary. There we go. 4th and 20. All right, we turned this around. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. That kind of a play is always something that you get hurt on. Guy lands on top of you like that when you're defenseless going for it. Damn. Damn. Uh-oh. How many times the Eagles go to do that tush push just to fit? Yeah, exactly. Let's hope that Quinyon Mitchell's okay. Doesn't cry getting called for a false start. We know that's part of the play, yeah. Let's hope Q's okay. We're a little thin. Means we're going to have Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson out there. Let's see this here. I don't really know what happened there. Landed on his left knee pretty hard there. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. Let's be patient here. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. I just think it was a hard hit. Chandler, what's up, by the way? I'm not even sure. I thought there was, on one of the replays, it looked like that like a few steps before the ball came into the picture that maybe his knee might have buckled or something, but no. I think it was just his knee, his leg, just the way it was all landed. It was just a hard hit. I think he's going to be fine. Yeah, no. Can you hyperextend your ankle? I think he's going to be okay. I hope he's going to be okay. I do not want to see one Mr. Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson out there. That'd be trouble. All right, we're going to get the Eagles offense on the field here next. I don't think he's faking nothing. I think he just got hurt. Yeah, it's tough to tell. I just think it was the way he landed hard with the body of the other player on top of him. I think he was shook up. I think he's fine. Oh, man. It's the worst when that's the first play you see. Then we will have to move Coop to the outside. And then who's going to play the slot? I guess Michael Carter. He's active tonight. No, he didn't get cleated. Not that I saw. His I think it was his left knee landed very hard on the turf or grass or whatever their surface is made of. The paspalum fairways or something like that. I'm just kidding. I don't think it was anything serious. I think he'll be okay. I'm going to be very confident that he's okay. I guess I can refresh Twitter and see if anybody says anything. Any of the reporters at the game say anything. But yeah, I think he will be okay. In the tent. Of course he's going to be in the tent. They got to check out the knee, make sure he's okay. We need to move Coop outside anyway. People need to accustom themselves to that concept. Next year. Who's punt returning for the Eagles today? It didn't look like Dotson back there. Oh, Gibson's back there for the punt returns. He bobbled that a little bit. All right, here comes Mr. Jalen Hurts, ready to rock and roll. 20 touchdowns to 1 interception this year. God damn, that boy's good. Jalen Hurts, man, put some respect on that man. Put some respect on him. Another spammer. Ban. Put some respect with his name in the MVP conversation. Oh, he absolutely deserved it. So did Show and the GM, but I guess they thought differently there. All right, first play. We're under center. We got a fullback, and it's a handoff to Saquon. Hesitation. He gets about 3, maybe 4 there. All right. Not sure who's number 95. All right, what do we got here? One play under center, second play, not. Looks like some confusion there with the wide receivers here at the bottom of the screen, Dotson and Smitty. Pass to A.J. Brown. All right, we're at 3rd and 1 now. Get A.J. Brown in the game right away. Let's just push the entire drive, right? Yeah, I agree. We're going. That's a long tush push. That was a false start on that play, too. I ain't gonna lie. There's a false start on that tush push. It was a great. I like how he snuck around to the left side. Wow, that was so. Oh my God, that was so early. That was so early, man. Oh man, that's what you get for missing it the other time. Just for shits and giggles. They might as well not bother calling it. Literally everybody moved early on that. Oh man. Man. That was the worst of the worst tush push moves ever. The worst of the worst. We got jumbo package out there. We got Fred Johnson out for the first time tonight. I love the jumbo package. Barkley, go, go, go. Big run right there for Barkley. Here we go, another first down. Yes. Starting to get better. Look at that. Look at that nice little jump cut back to the left. He wasn't touched till he was tackled 20 yards downfield. I think I'm a little behind, too. Tank season? Yeah, you guys got to be patient. Tank just got the handoff, bounces it outside, picked up what, like 4 or 5, 6, something like that. Yeah. I guess FUBU is just as delayed as YouTube TV. Hope Saquon didn't get hurt on that run. Shaking his neck there a little on the sideline. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe, share it out, guys. All right. 2nd and 5 here. Smitty in motion again. Drop back from Hurts. Pass. Yeah, he sailed that one. Probably good that he sailed that because that was going to be picked off if he didn't sail it. Yep. It was well covered. Third and 5. It's cold here. It's going to be 29 tonight. It's going to be 29 when I wake up in the morning tomorrow. That sucks. What happened there? Yeah. Mailata with the false start. Oh well. All right, 3rd and 10 here. Never any worries. All you need is 9.5 yards here. Then you can push it again. Pressure. Hurts scrambling, throws it. Nice catch. Will Shipley, baby. Who needs Tank Bigsby when you got Will Shipley? 3rd and 5 would have been too difficult. 3rd and 10's easier. That stupid playing by Jordan. Yeah. The ship is loose on that play right there. You got to love seeing that. Nice first down. I love it. Nice job by Hurts escaping, finding Shipley. Nice catch by Shipley, too. Basically at midfield here. I believe Saquon's back out there here at midfield here. Jumbo package out there again. Yeah, it was a nice catch by Ship, man. Good hand. It ain't easy for a running back to do a crossing route like that, catch the ball in traffic, and get across the first down marker. Strong catch. This drive might take us right into the 2nd quarter at this pace. No jumbo package, but we got 3 tight ends out there. Nowhere to go there. We're getting like 3 yards every play. But then they're throwing them back a ton. So I think Kellen Moore's better. I don't know. I think it's to be determined. This is Kellen Moore's first shot at calling plays this year. Or Kevin Patullo. Kellen Moore's done it before. I'm not ready to write off him yet. Yes. Yep. All right, what do we got on 3rd and 5 this time? We're at the 45-yard line. Honestly, this is 4 down territory at this point. Over the middle, first down. Who was that? Was that Dotson or nope, Smitty? Smitty for the first down. I think he wanted AJ on the slant, but the one guy shifted over there to stop that. Number 20, I think that is. I think he wanted AJ. The guy dropped back to help on the AJ slant, and it just left Devontae. That was a great play design right there. You go to double up on AJ, it leaves Devontae Smith wide open. Hurts flushed out of the pocket, completed to AJ Brown, 6 or 7 yards. Moore should have started with us for another year. He should have stayed with us for another year. Absolutely. Set up the we are. There's going to be a play action pass sometime soon with all these handoffs, all these jumbo packages, all these short passes. They're setting something up. I think they're going to give Shipley a first down on that play. Yes, it is. I have a coworker that is an old-time Packers fan. I wonder what he is thinking. I mean, their defense can't get off the field right now. Number 2 is Dotson. He was a wide receiver we picked up last year from Washington, former first-round pick, still on his rookie contract. First 2 years with Commanders, he was really good, had about 50 catches each year, and he's regulated to being number 3. We have way too many weapons. You can't stop us. You can't even contain us. 1st and 10 from the 26.5. Cameron Latu back in there at fullback. He does have all day. You got to throw it away, I guess. That's a coverage play right there. Nobody open on that play right there. Tula's better than Brian Johnson. I don't know. Brian Johnson had the 8th ranked offense in football when he was here. Everybody's covered everywhere. There's Cooper out there running around. There's Cooper slipped and fell. Yeah. Yeah, they called the right D for it. 100%. All right, now it's 2nd and 10. Barkley. Another 2 or 3 yards there for Barkley. They're not getting much on these runs with Barkley, but just enough. Yeah. I mean, he had one big run so far. Dude, this quarter's flying by. I love it. I agree. I think he gets a bad rap. It was the defense that fell apart that year. It was the defense's fault. All right, what do we got here? It's 3rd and 8. Saquon out wide. I hate Saquon running out wide like that. We got a quarterback draw up the middle. Oh, did he just fumble it? Seriously? And Dotson with a bad attempt at a tackle. He might have been down. Let's see a replay to see if he was down first before I overreact. I don't think Jalen Hurts looks like he was. He's not like, no, I had it. He's not looking like a guy that thinks he held on to that. Damn. Yep, that's a clean fumble right there. God damn it. Yep, that's a clean fumble. His reaction tells you it was out. Damn. It was definitely not down. Damn, that sucks. That was a brutal. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to hate him. It happens. I mean, we marched right down the field. There's a rare fumble from Jalen Hurts, which just does not happen often. Credit the Packers. Yeah, exactly. It was a clean fumble. There was no doubt about it. It was a great drive that ended with 0. That's a damn shame. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It worked. It worked. What's that? His third turnover on the year only. Look, a lot of positives to take on that drive. A lot of positives. All right. I'm not going to overreact to that fumble. Not at all. Not much you can do about it. Jalen was going down. It is what it is. It's part of the game. It was a great play call. We don't see that play call much anymore. I mean, Peanut Tillman made absolutely. Nothing wrong with punching the ball out. They'd already given up the first down. We did grind them down. Yeah, exactly, Adam. Absolutely. Guys, if you haven't, there's 22 people watching. Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit the share button and the subscribe button. Everybody, please. Can't turn it over in the red zone on the road. Almost always lose when that happens. It was a great play call. Yeah, and you can't do that. You got to be better. Now the defense has to come up big. Yeah, I mean, he's been great with turnovers. It's what? He's got one interception now, 2 fumbles on the year, I think. It happens. I'm not going to overreact too much to a turnover. Obviously, the Jalen haters will, but I'm not overreacting to it. Not a chance that I'll overreact to it. Things like that happen. Again, for the 100th time. I think we all need to one more time say thank you to everyone that has served this country. Every veteran out there, and the active military too. Thank you. We get to do this and watch this game because of you. Thank you. Mr. Kyle, Steve, anyone else? All right, let's see what the Eagles defense can do. Fumble! I don't think they got it back, though. That's Jordan Love fumbling a handoff right there. It's cold. I guess it's hard to hold that football. Thank you very much, Dakota, for your service. I appreciate it. Packers just look sloppy early. Yes, they do. Got to capitalize on their sloppiness. By the way, Quinyon Mitchell's back out there. Batted down at the line of scrimmage by Jalen Carter. 3rd and 13. Well, thank you. Thank your dad for me. My dad was in the Coast Guards. My dad was the only one. None of the Stiefel kids that served. All our Phil Illuminati vets. Exactly. Got you. They were right around the red zone there. Yeah, I think the rush, if he didn't fumble, would have put him in the red zone. 3rd and 13. Let's get off the field here. We got pressure up the middle. Jordan Love's going to run this. And he takes a hit, but they rule him down short. That's a bad spot if they ruled him short, I think. Wow. End of the first quarter already here. Oh, I shouted you out earlier in the show, mister. The only ones I knew, I'm learning about everybody else in the chat now. But the only ones I knew was Soldier Steve, you, mister, and my man Kyle Potter, the statistician. They're the only ones I was positive. Now we know Dakota as well from the chat. That was a fast first quarter. Let's get this game over by 10:30, right? I would love it. Curious to see if they go for it on 4th down here. Actually, I think they might challenge the spot, honestly. Tush push on us, yeah. You know it's part of their plan to run it as many times as they can. Whatever, I don't care. Yes, it is. 8:45. 1 hour time difference. I was at the Kennett Beer Store, and they had these in the checkout line. Vienna, it's a key lime pie beer. They were a four pounders for $3.99 on discount. They're not bad. I wouldn't pay full price for them. They're not bad though. It's okay. They'll probably go, but it's a massive risk. If they're smart, they'll punt. Well, it's not the first quarter anymore. It's the second quarter now, just an FYI. If they challenge the spot, they will get a worse spot. Maybe. It was a good run, looked like a hold, but it was clean. Birds may want to challenge spot. Really? It looked like he dove forward and got the first down, in my opinion. But I missed this shit. I don't have a keen eye like some of you. Cut some of these commercials and the game would be in the third quarter by now. I wasn't looking at his butt like you were, Chandler. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that's actually a pretty solid spot. Yep, they're going to go for it here. I mean, at the 45-yard line, you might as well go for it in this spot. I think it's a smart go for it. What's up, Marshawn, by the way? What, the Jalen Hurts fumble? Yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago. And it's a first down sneak. Oh, they false started. All right, there we go. Never mind. It's not cheap ass beer. I bet you full price this shit's very expensive. But it was on the discount rack. Yeah, it's about time. It's about time. Oh, sorry, I got to pass over these because we got another spammer. This is like the 7th person I've had a ban tonight for the spamming of the chat. Damn, they're all over the place. Yeah. All right, so the defense out. Good job. Hey, whatever works. These refs are so inconsistent. Yeah, absolutely. Who's ball? Packers are punting to the Eagles now. Okay, Packers punting it to the Eagles. Let's see what happens here. Clean punt. Fielding a punt at the 4 is questionable, but he's getting a decent return out of it. Yeah, that's not too bad of a return. A little shocking that he fielded the punt at the 4-yard line, but I'll take it. Yeah, it was. They are punching at ball time. Hey, you know what? It's worked for them once. They're going to keep going to it. Why not? Well, he's on IR. He's got plenty of time to do commercials, right? Yeah, when it's cold like this, you got to, right? You know what? It's not the worst play call to do right now. Least expected time. First down, backed up. You know what? A dagger would work. But not out of shotgun, you don't do daggers. Barkley, nowhere to go. Runs right into his offensive lineman. Family's fought in every war this country's fought and start. Wow. That's crazy, mister. I don't know if you caught it in the pregame show. Kelsey did an interview with Steen about his family and his great-grandfather passing away in the Vietnam War. If you didn't see it, you should go check it out. I'm sure you can find it online after the game. I mean, Mailata was just knocked right back into him. Got a screen, and then Saquon falls down. Saquon, man, struggling here early. Man, the Tyler Steen story was intense. Yeah, cleats seem to always get us. O-line's not doing their job. Absolutely. Saquon, I mean, has had a couple good runs, but been bad at other times. Look, the Packers have the 5th-ranked defense in football, so let's give them credit. All right, here we go. They hand it off on 3rd and long to Shipley. It does not get the first down. Marshawn would call that a coward's call. Field is terrible. Neat new cleats. Well, their equipment managers better get to it. Shipley with more touches than Tank Bigsby early on. Interesting. I already called it out. I said you would say it's a coward's call. Always a coward's call, right? They almost blocked that punt. Monster punt, though. All right. All right. Saquon tried to grab with the toe instead of the foot. Yeah, I don't know. Tank, yeah, 15 likes. We got up to 15 likes. That's good. It's better than nothing. No new subscribers yet tonight. Whoever needed to. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Adam. I don't think your fantasy team's winning. Not at this point. Not at this point. I don't know if the whole series was, right? You know, the one run, Saquon, Jordan Mailata got knocked back into Saquon. The other one, he slipped on the screen. They should have threw it down the field on 3rd down. I like the idea that Chandler had thrown it deep on the first play of the drive, but it is what it is. Has Dallas Goedert had a target yet? Where's my ESPN box score? Dallas Goedert hasn't even seen the ball. There's been 7 passes, 5 completed. None have gone to Dallas Goedert yet. It's not what we like to see. Saquon 7 for 25, but 6 of 15 outside of his long run. Shipley 2 for 11 and 1 catch for 11. I just looked. Yeah, he doesn't. Absolutely agree. Love is better in cold games. Jalen Hurts doesn't struggle in cold games either, though. So I don't know if that wasn't a coward draw. That was a great play call. The quarterback draw on 3rd down works 50% of the time. It works 100% of the time. Just so you know. And he got the first down, and then he fumbled. Shit happens. Like I said before the show started, this is going to be a knockdown, drag 'em out game. Hell, even a 45 total points might not happen in this game. It's going to be a close one. Allen having a bad fumble hurts same. Yeah, I guarantee we know who's going to be talked about more. Guarantee it, Chandler. We know that. Hurts usually knows when to slide and when to go for extra yards. That was an error. I don't know if I don't even think it was a bad decision to fight there. I'll just call it what it is. Good defense. Plain and simple. He was out there last drive. I kind of said that. All right, we gained 1 new subscriber. How about that? They avoid talking about Bills after bad losses. They do. You wouldn't have heard it from the announcers, but I called it out before on the last drive because, I got to do the announcers' jobs for them. We're getting there. 100 and what's that? If we're at 8:33, 167 to go. Even TMZ knows. What? What do you know? Big run for Jacobs right there. First down. Got to do better. Got to do better. Yeah. That was good blocking. Jihaad Campbell went inside instead of going outside. Campbell went too far outside. No one set the edge there. That was bad run defense there by the Eagles. Great blocking and bad defense. A bunch of bad angles taken. We'll talk about it. We'll think about it. This smells because you smell. I will shotgun a beer if we get there by Thanksgiving. 100%. I'll record it because I got to do it like in my tub or something because I might make a mess. Or outside. We've gotten a few. Just not this drive. Had the tackle. Oh, we still got the tackle. But Jomo had him for a loss. He gained one of them back, but yeah. Jomo and Young out there setting up third down. What? I haven't seen it on my screen yet. I don't know what you're talking about. He's out there. How was Japan, by the way, Marshawn? Are you back from Japan? Hope you enjoyed Japan. 3rd and 8. No first down, but they'll probably go for it again. It's 4th and 2. You probably got to go for it. I didn't see anything about that. Cooper Dejean has got a wife. Is he like 12? He's married already? ESPN analytics say go for it. Well, I don't trust ESPN. Oh, you're still there? You're never leaving? I see. Having that much fun? I love it, Marshawn. That's great. I'm happy for you. Really, I am, actually. No sarcasm. Delay a game. Oh, your wife. I thought you were saying Cooper DeJean's wife. I'm like, hold on. Cooper DeJean ain't 37. I was just a little confused there on that conversation. He's loving it. It was good discipline. Drinking culture is unreal. And I got to get out there someday. Someday. Not today. Not this day, but someday. All right. Punt. Ball's coming back to the Eagles here. All right. Coming out to the 20. Have you learned any Japanese words while you're over there? Have you gone for a Japanese massage? Tokyo Spa? Drinking culture in Asian generally unreal. Yeah. I see. All right. Still no score in this football game. This football game is something. We'll just see. We'll just say. Not sure what, but it's something right now. We're up to 15 likes, like Adam said. 833 on the subscriber. 18 votes. Oh, fantasy points, yeah. They're not coming much. $21, and you can have unlimited drinks for 2 hours. Not too shabby. An 8-minute, 7-point drive by the Birds would be tremendous. It would be tremendous for sure. I do not have any kids, no. And at this point, I'm 45. We are not having any kids, the wife and I. Never really wanted them. Judgmental football players that get pushed around in the field. I call them sissies and curly men. Let's win 3. Sure. Fuck, Evan, go for it. I'll take a 3-0 win. Because you know what? Chandler, a win's a win. Eastern European and Irish can compete with the drinking culture of Asia. Stay away from shotgun with the turf. No negative plays. I agree. Nah, let's get the 3 before halftime. Let's get 3 here. Let's get 3 on this drive. I mean, if you bet, yeah. I did an alternate spread of -6.5 with my parlay, so. But that's that. Definitely got to go under center a little bit more frequently with this drive. It's obviously what's working best at this point. So keep going to what works best. Please, don't overthink it, Kevin Patullo. Let's do it. Just feels like north-south is the way to go. Yeah, north-south with a play action deep pass. You know what? Go jumbo package with the dagger here on first down. You know me. I always want up-tempo offense. I live for up-tempo offense. If you're going to go shotgun, you better go up-tempo. You know I love the up-tempo style. We got more Shipley snaps and Tank Bigsby snaps tonight from my eye test. LaFleur not even watching the defense on the field right now. Focused on the offensive, sideline. Yeah, let's get it. Let's just run the clock out for the entire half here. He's under center. Play action. Wow. How did that not get picked off? Dallas Goedert's first catch of the night. God damn, that was dangerous. Oh my God, that was dangerous. That was so dangerous. Don't ever do that again. Don't. Don't ever do that again. Yeah, and he ain't no far. We're going another play action. Over the middle. That was another tight window. Broken up, 3rd and 2. Yeah. He does do it again. I see that. The first one was worse than the second one. The second one was a tight window, but it wasn't as bad of a throw. When he releases it, he's open and he undercuts it. As he's making the decision to throw, then the guy undercuts it. Third and 2. Got to get a first down here. Got to get a first down. That was another bad pass. Man, that was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. No, that was a pretty bad drive from the Eagles there. Pretty bad drive there from the Eagles. Not one run on that drive. 3 passes. All 3 passes were bad. Somehow we gained 8 yards, but man. All right, punting it right back. Every one of those passes he made was almost picked. Braden Mann doesn't have bad punts very often. It's Petula's fault. Jalen Hurts can't throw the football. Let the hate towards Jalen Hurts come in on that drive. I think the weather's definitely playing a factor in this game. I think I can agree to that. What the F? No runs at all. I don't get it. How do you have that drive and not? How do you not call one run play? How? I don't know. But obviously, there's issues with the offensive line too. Saquon wasn't running the ball very effectively. A lot to it. Definitely a lot to it. Either way, as fast as this game was moving, now it just kind of slowed down to a drag. Fighting hard. Setting it up. I'll take it. What drive? The drive's over. They already punted. The punts happen. There was definitely a chance for 3 different picks there on that drive. Not for me, because the only person like I said, I'm up 15. I'm done. My opponent's got A.J. Brown. So if A.J. Brown does nothing in this game, I'm golden. And I go to 8-2. It really did. The fumble took a lot of air out of this team. 100%. Yeah, I mean, I'm at 150 points this week. My opponent's at 138.9 now. I do sometimes I don't. I actually have a pretty bad fantasy team. How I'm 7-2 winning this week right now is beyond me. I don't think it looks as bad as people think it does. Got to understand we're going up a really damn good football team, the Green Bay Packers, right? I mean, the Packers are the 5th-ranked defense, 8th-ranked offense in football. What do you expect? Did you think we were going to win by 40? Whoever scores first might win. Yeah. Well, the Packers got great field position here to start this next drive. Great field position. I agree. They're there. We'll see when Petula calls one. Quinyon almost got a pick there. Half a second late on a pick there. Quinyon gets one step quicker there. That's a pick 6 right there. Honestly, a pick 6 might be the first score of the game. And as bad as Jalen Hurts is, Jordan Love is 2 for 5 for 12 yards. I don't know, but I know they said before the game it was going to be windy. I don't know what I'm eating. They're just random box of cookies my wife bought at the store. All different kinds, variety pack. Look at that. Phillips with a nice stop. We're back to 3rd down. Jalen Phillips has been active tonight. Couple tackles. Couple pressures. Yeah. Job well done. 3rd and 8. Let's go. Let's get off the field here, guys. Buckle up those bootstraps. Make a stop. Ooh, he almost got hit there. He did get hit. Bad at the line. All right. I mean, for as bad as Jalen Hurts has, Jordan Love's been 100 times worse. Who batted the pass? I think that was Jalen Carter's 2nd batted ball tonight. Despite, I mean, he's being held. He's literally got his arms wrapped around him. He's still batted the ball down. That's Carter's 2nd batted ball tonight already. You love to see it. Love to see it. Gibson going to have a chance to return this one. Another solid return. Gibson having a solid night on punt returning so far. Decent field position to start. Good. It was solid. Let's keep it going, guys. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe, share. That would just be miserable watching a football game in 2 feet of snow. That's just my opinion. I know people love it, but not me. Not me at all. Defensive battle, Adam. It is what it is. Sometimes you get a defensive battle. It's the way it works out. Let's see here something. I mean, for as bad as it's been for the Eagles, think about it this way. We've got 93 offensive yards. It's not much. We've only given up 50 yards. Time of possession's almost even after that first drive. That's kind of crazy. It's crazy how low scoring it is, or how low offensive output there is. You remember the date and everything. Wow, that's crazy. It's like 11 years. 11 years ago later this week. I'm sure Chet's having a blast. Who else was there? Chet and who else? Oh, reality check. AK. AK reality check. AK Eagles Uncensored's there. Along with Mr. Chet in the chat. We will get it back and then really kick into gear. I hope so. I hope so. Anyway. Coming back out of this here. Man, that fumble at the 14-yard line, man. Let's get a drive together here. Let's move the ball. Let's get a first down. I just want to see the offense get a first down. Hand it off to Saquon. He picks up 6, 7, 8, 7 yards. Solid run right up the middle. Unless you're ahead of me, I haven't seen a fumble. Saquon just ran for 7 yards. Yeah. Look at this jumbo package. 6 offensive linemen, 2 tight ends. First down from Barkley. Another, I don't know, there's a flag down, probably a hold. Lane Johnson's down now. Damn! Lane Johnson's struggling to stand up after that play. Grabbing at the back of his leg. Uh-oh. Oh! All that to reset the play, too. Lane Johnson's one tough SOB, man. Refusing help. No, he wasn't want anybody holding him off the field. He looks like he's in trouble there. That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be a bad one there. Now we can't do jumbo. That puts Fred Johnson over there. Dude, a defender coming around the back to try to make the play, missed the tackle on Saquon, and took out Lane Johnson's knee. Like, just straight up. What was the sound? Just a sound of frustration, sadness, disappointment. Lane Johnson might be done for the game. Could be. Hopefully. Nowhere to go that time. So we got about 3rd and 2 here. 3rd and 3, something like that. 3rd and 2 here. Oh my God. How many of these freaking ban user times do I have to do here? Yeah, we need that jump. Who's the next guy? I guess that would be Matt Pryor? No. It is. Dude, I think I've banned, I've had a block and ban like 9 people so far. The spammers are out and hot tonight. Can you imagine that being your job? Actually, it's probably just a computer program doing it. Hurts took a hit, and there's a flag thrown on Goddard. Well, some kind of holding on Goddard. It's going to be a first down. Bad play, though. Yeah, that's a passive interference. Yeah, it's a passive interference call. It's a smart call. It's clean. It was a high pass, but it was. You can't not. You can't not call that. Unless that ball is like 5 feet higher, you got to call that. We are still 60 yards away from scoring. I think that's going to be another false start from Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata has not been his elite self this year. I mean, he's still really good, but 2 penalties already? Damn. On the Packers defender hit, what's his name? They're walking Lane Johnson back to the locker room now. Get the guy a cart. Well, I hate when offensive linemen are such tough guys that they won't ride in a cart. You fucked up your knee. Take the cart back to the locker room. 1st and 15 now from the 35. Barkley bounces outside, picks up 15, 20 yards, but there's a flag probably coming back. Brett Toth with a hold now. Man, now we're getting sloppy on the offensive line. Poppy getting sloppy here. Yeah. It's a ticky-tack call, but yeah, I mean, it's a hold. No, it's not even ticky-tack. It's a clear hold. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, it was a hold. Plain and simple. Now we're at 1st and 25. Here comes the coward's draw to tag Bigsby, right? And he picked up 5 of the 25 on 1st down. 2nd and 20. God damn it. Yeah, he made it pretty obvious there. It was a hold. It was what it was. It's crazy because I don't think the hold affected it. I think Saquon was getting outside anyway. Little quick draw to Devontae. Oh, man, if he shook that last guy, number 33, Devontae could have burst that for a lot more. At least it's a 3rd and semi-manageable at 3rd and 11. Who's my favorite quarterback? I don't know. Of all time? guess Jalen Hurts, honestly. Jalen Hurts epitomizes everything I believe in. Hard work, everything. He just threw the ball, completed 9 yards to Devontae Smith. Yeah, Barkley was already gone. 3rd and 11. Nice safe slide there from Jalen. 4th down. That drive took 4 minutes off the clock and moved the ball like 25 yards. He likes to. He did earlier, and he fumbled. I love how they got to go to A.J. Brown every time we don't score a touchdown. Every time we hit the punt, you got to show A.J. Brown on the sideline. And that drive was. I haven't seen it yet. It might be. Hold on. Well, to answer this, Manning's are Eli, I don't know, but Peyton, yeah. Brett Favre, Drew Brees, overrated. He's got 1 Super Bowl in his whole career. McNabb, Jalen Hurts is already better than him. Vic, he's okay. Philip Rivers, overrated. Roethlisberger, just not a good person. Dante Culpepper has nothing on Jalen Hurts. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Man. Why couldn't we strip that ball? He was literally had that ball out there so open. Big time play difference there. 154 left in the half. Andrew Luck played, what, a handful of seasons? Andrew Luck didn't win much. See, I care about the it factor, the win factor, winning when it's on the line. Jalen Hurts does that. They never showed what you were talking about Sidney Brown, though, on the TV, so I missed it. Anyway, 2-minute warning, guys. 0-0 halftime score. Like, subscribe, share. Please. Thank you. The 17 likes. Oh, man. Is that what it is on Twitter? This is different. I used to only be on Twitter during games, not on here. No, I can't put Hurts at the Montana or Young level yet. When his career is said and done, maybe we say that, but not yet. We made the big mistake of the game. Doesn't bode well. Green Bay needs to make a big mistake for me to feel better. Maybe it comes on this drive. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Jordan Love's 2 for 6 in this game. Jalen Hurts is 7 for 11, 48 yards. I know that sucks. But Jordan Love's 2 for 6 for 12 yards. Got almost 120 yards of offense. They got like 50 yards of total offense. It's a tough game to watch. It's basically one more mistake and the game's over. One big play by either team, the game's over. Yeah, I know. I mean, Eli Manning, I don't know how much I'm going to say about him. I already say Mahomes is one of the 5 greatest quarterbacks of all time. You didn't say who's the greatest. You said who do I think is my favorite. Okay? There's a difference between being favorite player and who's the best player. Details matter in the question. It is a great defensive game. Maybe Kevin Patul could become the Giants head coach. Play action. Dump off. Musgrave picks up 9 there. I don't even think the Eagles' defense is doing anything special to stop Jordan Love. First down. We do get the ball to start the second half. Yeah, 2 plays. It's the best drive they've had. We've had a couple tackles for losses already. Nice open field tackle from Nakobe Dean at the 50 there on John. That's a tough play to make by Nakobe Dean. Hell of a tackle there. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't put Jalen Hurts in my top 5 quarterbacks all time. But favorite quarterbacks? Absolutely. Get him. Get him. Nope. That was a lot of I want to see that again. Kind of looked like there was some holding on that offensive line there. Maybe not. I think Jordan Love might have been held a little bit, and so was Jalen Hurts a little bit. I saw a hold. Yeah, 65. That's on the left side. Yep. Saw it too. I saw it was on the left side. I didn't know the number, but just saw number 65 on the left side at the 42, so you're in your field goal range now. And now you're definitely in field goal range. Clock's still ticking here. We did wait 2 weeks for this shit. Marshawn, we did. I think the Eagles forgot to get on the plane and head out to Green Bay. Look, honestly, I think the defense played really well tonight. What's your process during the bye week, KP? I don't prepare. That's for damn sure. Look, it's great Packers defense. Plain and simple. What's up, Burke? I would like a pick 6. I need a big play here. We need some kind of a big form of play here. Stop the bleeding here on this drive. What is up, little G? In the house tonight. Challenge told us what? What Vic say he don't have time to make adjustments at the half. He did say that a couple weeks ago. Killing half the roster just to force some offense. Yeah. We get the ball in the second half. Yes, we start the ball in the second half. As long as we hold in the red zone, we're okay. Exactly. We'd been better drawing up 100 tush pushes. Maybe. It's not. I agree. Fans won't want to hear it, but I agree. Yeah. Updates on Johnson. Let's hear the update. Ankle, not knee, ankle. Ankle. High ankle sprain, maybe. Shame we didn't trade for anybody at the deadline. It really did, K1. They're calling that a catch. That was a good catch. I thought it was his knee at first. Yeah, he's not coming back in the game. The questionable tag is so silly. There's no way Lane Johnson's coming back in this game. I know he's a warrior. I know he's a tough guy. There ain't no way Lane Johnson's coming back in this game. All right. I don't think that'll go down as a sack for Nolan Smith. I think they're going to call that a 1-yard gain. I think one of the Packers offensive linemen got banged up on that too. 60 or 77 maybe. I think he got rolled up on by Jordan Love. Nope, 74 maybe. Yep. I mean, I asked for it. The entire week leading up to the deadline, I've been asking for it. Another offensive lineman refusing help off the field. His left foot's not even pointed in the right direction. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Daniel Jones could do in the playoffs. But Jonathan Taylor's a beast. Jonathan Taylor's having a hell of a season. So good for him. Good for Shane Steichen, too. Colts are a dangerous team. But they'll only go as far as Daniel Jones will let them go. I can't say I've got enough confidence in him come playoff time, from what I know. Another. Oh, was that a sack or a fumble? Call that a fumble. Call that a fumble. Call that a fumble. That's got to be a fumble, right? It's got to be a fumble. That's a fumble. That's a big fumble right there. That is definitely a fumble. .23 seconds left. Enough time to get a first down. and kick a big field goal here? Jalen Phillips having himself a day. Go for the dagger. Why not? Why not? You got all 3 timeouts. This is a weird ass football game. Nobody want. Has an NFL game ever ended 0-0? Jake Elliott loosening up. That's right. That's right. I mean, it was clearly there. There's no way they could call that a forward pass. No way. You could have called a late hit on Jalen Hurts there. They pushed him after he was out. I can't believe they did. They should have thrown a flag there. I mean, whatever. You got to gain about 20 yards here on this play. Got to pass protect. Couldn't catch that. Got time for one more play, basically, here. Yeah, we already said that. Yeah, it's why I say questionable. He's not coming back in the game. Mahomes absolutely gets that flag. And we needed that one. Yeah, I mean, Fred Johnson got pushed right back there. Cowards draw. Halftime. All right, we're going to the half with a huge 0-0. Hold on, did somebody call a timeout? They're really going to call a timeout on 4th down there? Seriously? Seriously? Like, the Packers are going to make us punt this ball here? I do not know how to describe this football game. I don't. This game is weird. Weird football game right now going on. Nick Sirianni and Kevin Petula better have a game plan for the second half to move the football. Yeah. They're like, we're not passing this or running this. Jalen Hurts just throws it away. Yeah. I can't make head and tails out of it. First scoreless first half since Browns Ravens in 2009. Yeah, this is what ESPN gets, man. And Disney gets. Eagles still got this, Dakota. Eagles still got this. Let's see what Nick Sirianni has to say. Yeah, the penalties have definitely hurt the Eagles. Yeah. A lot of penalties on the offensive line. Bad blocking. poor guy's got to walk up a flight of stairs after playing a half of football. The hell? I bet you Patua was told to be a coward there. I'm just going to say it. My guess is that was not Patula's call. We got 125 yards. They've got 83 yards. Almost 4.5 minutes of time possession. 4 penalties on the Eagles, 3 to the Packers. Look, it's been a bad first half. Yeah, it's just the start of the half, man. I'm not worried about the score. That's all Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni's the one that makes that call to just run the clock out there. That's all Nick Sirianni, not KP. It is what it is. Not a pleasant first half of football. Penalties, mistakes. A lot of things went wrong there. Obviously, the Lane Johnson injury is massive. Massive injury right there. I wonder if Jason Kelce could strap up and strap in right now. Adam says it's going to be a high-scoring second half. I don't know. Maybe. This whole quarter has been testosterone. Yeah, dude. It's been something. I don't know. You're missing your center on the road against the top 10 D. Exactly. Well, let's be honest. The Packers are a good football team, plain and simple. Jalen sold with that fumble. Look, that'll be what everybody talks about, that fumble. Jalen Hurts is outplaying Jordan Love. Let's just be honest about it. 69 yards. Where's Mitchie Poo right now? Jalen Hurts has got 69 total yards. The 62 for Jordan Love. I'm going to take a shot at what Nick said. Toughness, tenacity, and togetherness. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Someone, 6K on the game being tied at half. What? Someone did bet that? Man. Yeah, except they're not going to realize what the truth is. The Packers are a damn good football team. Absolutely. Perfect. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go get a refill. Yeah, get myself another beer. Go use the restroom. I'll be back down in 5 minutes or less, guys. I'm back. Let's see what comments came through here. Cam Newton is throwing solo. Yeah. Oh, man. Yes. Why does I don't know. Patriots, yeah. Broncos, I don't know how they're 8-2. Sorry, I got it done in 3 minutes. I didn't wash my hands when I was done, K1. We got our first vote on no, the Eagles are not winning tonight. Man, it took long enough for that first vote to come in no. Anyway, that was a brutal first half. Pats do look good, though. No, I love seeing the Bills fumble like that. Makes me smile. Bills using the tush, push, and fumbling on it. Rams smoking the Niners was good. I have no idea what's going on in the NFL right now, just so you know. No idea at all. No idea. Winning coach of the year or comeback is a big curse. Maybe. Now that we have evened up on turnovers, I feel better. Yeah, it was a big turnover. Drake May is the MVP this year. Yeah. I mean, he's got a better chance than JT Dakota. I mean, after whatchamacallit, after Saquon didn't win it last year, there's no way I see I see any running back winning it anytime soon. It's just the way it's just not going to happen. At least that's my opinion. But Drake May's in it, conversation wise. Jalen Hurts is in it, conversation wise. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes will always be in it. What do you think about who else might be in it? Oh, I think Baker's not in it anymore. Yeah, probably probably their best. Maybe May has had such a solid season. May does everything right. Doesn't make too many mistakes or anything. Why are the Saints winning a football game? Do they not know they're trying to get the first pick? Going to need to just fight and claw this game. Yeah, the tougher team wins. I mean, the guy's still pretty young. They still don't have a huge talented team around him. Patrick Mahomes is one of the greatest of all time. He's definitely hitting a little bit of a speed bump this year, at least statistically speaking. Honestly, I haven't seen him. He's active. He's dressed. Let me see if he's got anything on the box score. I have not seen Brandon Graham. I haven't noticed Brandon Graham, I should say. He doesn't have anything on the stat sheet. So whether he's been out there or not, I don't know. We got 3 sacks, 3 tackles for losses, obviously on the 3 sacks. No, one on a run play, 2. 5 quarterback hits. Morojomo's got 2 quarterback hits and no sacks. Dean is leading the team in tackles right now. That's your defensive box score check-in. Dolphins win against the Bills has me exactly. He's still pretty damn good. Yeah, he wasn't always like that early in his career. I guess he's not ready. I don't know. Maybe they just don't need him because of Jalen Phillips. You know, maybe Brandon Graham came back and then he was like, you know what? We got Jalen Phillips. We don't really need you. Brandon Graham ain't going to play special teams. It is what it is. At least he's in the locker room firing up the defense here before the second half starts. I guess his leadership is just as important. All right, I got to share this out. Let's put some more people in the seats here. Okay? Let's get more people in the seats. All right. Most likely, yes. I think he can still give you something, probably, if necessary. Hey, we gained a 34. 834, Adam. You missed it. We just picked up number 834. Welcome to the team, Dejean Moore, the latest subscriber on the channel. Way to go. I mean, BG could probably do a better job than the Core 12 can. 834, baby. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving in the right direction. All right, so what do they got to do? How are they going to do this? Can they come out to start the second half and have another one of those long drives, just not result in a fumble? It'd be nice. Who? The Jonas Brothers? Really? Haven't heard their names in a long time. Haven't heard them in a long time. Oh, man. We got to figure out how to block. I mean, even when Jalen Hurts has dropped back, he's got pressured in his face a few times. He's been flushed out of the pocket a few times. First half highlights by Target. There ain't no highlights. I could say I never had a MySpace account, ever. Never made one. That is the score. That is the score. I need Eagles to win by 8.5. I don't care because I don't have a single parlay that's going to hit tonight because none of the yardage are going to hit tonight. I don't even want to hear what he has to say, Matt LaFleur. Guy's an overhyped coach as well. I mean, what does Matt LaFleur do, really? Can't get on the floor slot in my pick'em. I don't even know what pick'ems are. Tanner McKee would save this game in a heartbeat. Don't even start that shit, K1. Oh, is Lane Johnson coming back out for the second half? Hold on a second. That's why he's questionable and not out because he's going to come back in the second half. Are you kidding me? We got the first kick return of the game. It's Will Shipley. Gets it out to about the 30. Man. Oh, we got our first diabetes checkup of the night. Man, I can't believe it. Might have been. I mean, I can't stand Rodgers either. Pretty much. Oh, he's not out there though. He's on the sideline, but he's not out there. So he's thinking about it. They just haven't done it yet. You missed it. I already called that out, Adam. Run. Stop. Good solid 7-yard gain on first down by the Eagles offense. Come on, I want to see my man Fred Johnson cook. I agree. He's needed for so much more. It's a meaningless game for us, honestly. It's not really. There's another false start missed right there. First down, Dallas Goedert. That play works 50% of the time, 100% of the time. First down. All right. We got a first down. Our mojo's back on. How about that? Dude, it's almost always good. Nobody can stop it. It's such a simple, easy play to detect too. Big pass over the middle. First down, Dallas Goedert. There we go. Jalen Hurts stayed in the pocket, fired. Oh, I thought Jalen Hurts couldn't throw over the middle. That was a beautiful pass over the middle of Dallas Goedert. Dude, he was wide open there, too. No. He had one catch in the first half. Late in the first half, he caught a pass. Oh, man. Jalen Hurts has missed that pass way more this year than any time. He's overthrown a couple guys this year, man. All potential big plays. Saquon right up the middle. I guess you could tackle a running back by the face. Had his arm wrapped around his head. Major missed opportunity. Third and short, though. Offense is moving the ball a little bit here. Starting to move it. You got to like what you're seeing right now. And there goes that play again to Dallas Goedert. Man, it's like literally the most simple play. Jalen Hurts is looking good, man. The offense is looking good. Yeah. It's called balance, Dakota. And they're balancing it. It works all the time. They even had it stopped that time. Yeah, you might have to ban that play. All right. Solid run on first down from Jalen Hurts. Again, they got pressure on him again. Inside the red zone again. First time in a while. Ooh, I like that idea, Mooms. Bigsby tackled for a massive loss. Third down upcoming here. Who blew that? Who blew that blocking assignment? Fred Johnson whiffed on that block. I think that was kind of a harsh tackle right there. Kind of what I was thinking. All right, 3rd and 7 here. Might be burning the timeout here. Let's say get this off quickly. Delay of games annoy me so much. No need for a delay of game call. What a drive momentum killer. I agree. Just call a timeout. It's so easy. Now you're 3rd and 12 instead of 3rd and 7. Now you're out of the red zone. All right. So they're playing for the conservative and the field goal. That was a boring 5.5, 6-minute drive. That's fair. Got to take points. In a game like this, you need points. It was a drive killer. All right, Mr. Jakey. Drills it. We got a score in the game finally. It is 3-0 with 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter. God damn. Finally. Let's just call it a game now. I'm ready to go to bed, honestly. Slept like shit last night. No morning show tomorrow again, guys. I'm going to go live tomorrow night. Don't know, maybe 7:30. We'll do a trending in the PM tomorrow night, recapping this game. No show tomorrow morning, no show Wednesday morning either. Back to the morning show at this point on Thursday. Literally got catering on Monday, all day today. Got doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Catering all day on Wednesday morning, guys. Slow start, my ass. Oh, man. It is what it is. But we'll do a nighttime show tomorrow, about 7:30, I think. We'll go for an hour or two tomorrow night. I think that sounds about fair. Defense keeps Green Bay to 0, and we get 2 more of those. I'll be fine. There you go. That'll cover your 8.5. That's all you need, right? All you need. How does the defense answer? They're missing their starting center now. At least we think so. Can we get a couple more sacks on Jordan Love here? That would be nice, right? We have sacked him 3 times. Absolutely. Yeah. That's possible. Nice joke. Cheesy, but good. We're going to get a short field because of the defense. Okay. I like it. Why not? Of course. It's all the quarterback pump, man. Has nothing to do with the number 5 ranked defense and the cold weather. Has nothing to do with that. Cool. Are you criticizing Jordan Love too? Because Jordan Love has played half as good as Jalen Hurts has. In fact, 100 times worse than Jalen Hurts has. So let me hear you say something negative about Jalen Hurts or Jordan Love. You hold him to a higher standard. Okay, so we can only criticize the guy you hate. Gotcha. You don't hold him to a high standard. You can't stand the guy. Yeah. All right, defense. What do we got? Wide open. But there's a flag. That was in the secondary, so it'll probably be against the Eagles. Everyone calls Jordan Love a top 5 quarterback, and he ain't. Jalen Hurts is doing just fine here against an elite defense. Who cares how many yards? I didn't realize how big of a size difference there was there. Yeah, exactly. Mitchie, the burn. The man with the burn. What's up? I get it. I get the conservative play call there on third down. Frustrates people. But in this kind of game, when points are at a premium, you got to play conservative at this point. I'm actually okay with the conservative play call there. Bryce Young wrecked this D. Okay, so different situation. And they scored 16 points in that game. Yes. Oh, man. Dean whiffed on that tackle. Dean whiffing on the tackle, man. Come on, let's get it. I mean, it's 4 down territory here again for the Packers. Almost had that tackle for a loss. Nope, first down. Not ideal. It happens, exactly. Top 5 when healthy. Now, you got to put Mahomes in there. I hate to say it, you got to put Mahomes in there. And you got to put Lamar Jackson in there. I guess I'm missing it. I guess spoiler alert. Nice play. Jelks Hunt and Jalen Phillips. Who needs Nolan Smith? Trade Nolan Smith in the all season. Jelks Hunt and Jalen Phillips. They're your edge rushers. And elite at it. It's a great play from Jelks. Great play. I love that little pivot inside to get him. Oh man. Hell of a play right there. Almost punched the ref in the celebration. Ref almost died is right. Dude, that ref probably saw his life flash before his eyes. Still 4 down territory here for the Packers. Yep. Fourth down. All right. All right. Ooh. I think he did have it. He just missed it. I think it was a little off the throw. He could have caught it. Actually, on that last replay, yeah, he probably should have had that catch. They're going for it here. 4th and 9, really. Wow. It's a questionable decision here. Stop him. Eagles got a short field now. There we go. I don't think Reed Blankenship did anything there. That was an easy catch. I'll take it. They're the kind of plays that that's what wins you a football game. Really desperate times going for it there in that situation. Couple drops on that drive by the Packers. Wide receivers. You know what? I'll take it. Now let's run another 7-minute drive. Exactly. Yeah, Blankenship had nothing to do with that. He'll probably get credit for a pass breakup. But he had nothing to do with it. Nothing. All right. Need to put another. Let's get Duck a touchdown here for his to cover that 8.5. All right. That's what we got to do. We got to hook up. We got to hook Duck up with a touchdown here. I mean, I've never seen Zootopia 1, so we got you, Duck. We're rooting for you just as much as the Eagles. You love being part of the Phil Illuminati. You got something wrong with you if you enjoy this. I'm just kidding with you. I love you being part of the Phil Illuminati. I mean, what happened to the word Core 12? Why did we move off from the Core 12 to the Phil Illuminati? Ah! Can we go for the dagger on play 1? Why not? Why not go for the dagger on play 1? Yeah? Okay. And what's Joy Love? 8 of 14, 63 yards. Again, that's pass blocking issues. Luke is having a phenomenal season. I don't know how the Lakers are doing, but I know the Luke is having a phenomenal season. Man, that's what he's supposed to do there. Barkley had a bad game. What was he supposed to do? Literally, there's 9 guys in the backfield before he touched the ball. I don't know what we're doing. I mean, you're missing 2 starting offensive linemen. You literally have 4 guys back there untouched. The O-line's not playing well. They haven't all year. They're injured. They're bagged up. They're not effective. We know a draw's coming here on 3rd and 15, right? They didn't. They're going to screen instead, which is not going to get there. Come on, you can throw a flag on spiking them down out of bounds, can't you? Oh, that was a useless drive. Sorry, Duck. We are not close to scoring. In fact, we're punting again. I don't know. Didn't it look like that Shipley got spiked out of bounds there? I saw it. They didn't coward draw it. They screen passed it instead. It was a short field, and they only gained 1 yard total. Nah, bounced in the end zone. Man, that'd be crazy if that was the final score. I think it was his own player that tackled him. There was one of the offensive linemen was on the ground. I don't think we're pathetic. I think that's an over exaggeration. This is true, Duck. 100%. They've always wanted Green Bay to be the team. There's no doubt about that at all. It's actually tied 1-1, the turnover battle. I missed it. I mean, I saw the guy on the ground knock him down. I mean, the right side's getting beat. The left side's getting beat. You're missing your starting center. You're missing your starting right tackle, one of the greatest of all time. It is what it is. 2 false starts from your starting left tackle. It is what it is. All you could do is buckle your bootstraps and win a 3-0 football game. That is true, Marshad. That is a very, very fair point right there. It does not count as a turnover in the turnover stat. I could be wrong. I'll double check, but I don't think that is accurate. It is not counted as a stat. All right. Fumbles and interceptions. Just double check. Yeah. What is 84 plus 63? Why? Why are you asking that? I kind of feel that way. They're letting them play very physical, hard football. Like, God, look at that Thursday night game. Jets, Patriots. Jets are going to just get destroyed. Yeah. So, we got more passing yards. Alex Hunt just missed that. That was a Jeffrey Lurie looks tired too. Not miserable, tired like me. What's up, Mike? Loria, what is going on? The Lions are going to maul us next week. I don't know about that. Wow, that's a hell of a catch. Hell of a catch right there. What? No, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're talking about there. Mike, this game is killing a lot of us. It's frustrating us all. But you know what? It's what you expect when you got two offensive linemen out. It's what happens when you got two great teams and you got one of the best defenses in all of football. You got to know it's going to be a hard knockdown, drag-out battle. That is accurate. This game does suck. Chubb got a taunting call for standing up and a flex, but they don't get taunted for that. Yeah, exactly. The last play I saw wasn't a tackle for a loss. All right, we hit 835 on the subscriber count tonight. How about them apples? Only 165 to 1,000, guys. Even when they make a good tackle, they still fall forward for 2-3 yards. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe, share. 3rd and 4. Man, the third quarter is over already. 3-0. Man. Wow. Wow. End of 3 quarters in Green Bay. The Philadelphia Eagles lead 3-0. That is complete and total psychoness right there. That's true. Well, we need it to start the fourth quarter. Because right now they're in 4-down territory again. At 3rd and 4. So, yeah. Even with that last big pass, Jordan Love is still only up to 83 passing yards. Man, this is one of the most brutal games in a long time. Like complete and total brutalness. But you know what? I give it to Packers defense. Packers defense is playing tough. Packers defense is talented. What do you expect? It's cold. Offensive line's hurt. Everyone's going to blame Jalen Hurts. I'm not going to do it. Not yet, at least. Don't think it's necessary. Going just as planned. We both have great defense. Well, I mean, our defense isn't ranked very high, but it's playing better. I am not drunk enough at all. I don't plan on it either. I don't, if I can't even finish this beer, these key lime pie beers. No wonder they were $3.99 for 4 6-pounders. There's not, but I got it right here, ready to go. I'm going to step off camera in about 5 minutes and partake. Remember that 10-7 win versus Giants where Thrash got the late touchdown? I do remember that. That's a good pull from you right there. We gave up a red zone fumble, so they did. They did. That's a wash, yeah. Man, brutal. Who steps up? Who makes the big play? I need somebody to make a big play. You know, we haven't called Drew Makuba's name in a while. How about a Drew Makuba pick here? Man, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson played pretty solidly for the Bears yesterday. Had himself a game. Caught it. It depends on the spot. They're going to give him the first down there. Want to see a replay on that one. Yeah, it's a solid spot. I take a little puff here and there. Helps with the anxiety and the stress. Weed's not drugs, just so you know. I think where the ball crossed that line, I think it was a fair spot. Again, 2nd and 4. Even they miss a play, it's always 2nd and 3rd and short. I don't think it was an awful spot. You could play with a cut. Yeah, I know. Barlow's missing a month with a freaking laceration. Jacob's out there running with it. Man. Now they're in the red zone. Yeah, I think it's play stands. Oh, illegal formation. Wow. Wow, we got bailed out on that one, baby. We got bailed out. We got bailed out on that one. Right back to it. Great covers there by Q. All right, it's 3rd and long. Can we get off the field here? I want to see a replay. You hear the crowd booing that they wanted a PI on Q. Q gets a lot of respect from the refs. Yeah, there's contact there. They've let this, in a ticky tack game maybe, but they've let these guys play physical all night. You can't call that. Jalen Carter lining up in a wide 9 formation on the outside, and nowhere for him to go with the football. Jalen Phillips making a play. 4th and 11. Man. Yeah, I thought they were going to get a late hit on against Jordan Love there. All right, they're punting it. They give Brandon Graham's out there on special teams. No, that's a that guy was in the guy that touched the football was in the end zone. No, that's a touchback. That's a touchback. That is 100% a touchback. 100% a touchback. Can you challenge this play if they call this against the Eagles? The one guy, number 119, is trying to look at that. He's in the end zone. That is as clear as can be a touchback. And why they're not even just instantly calling that line judge back there on the goal line should be fired for not calling it immediately. That was as clear as day a touchback. I saw it. If I could see it in real time, it's true. So obvious. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear. News. Really, really clear. How you have to send that shit to New York? He goes, yeah, we got to check with the script writers, right? Got to check with the script writers. Got to check with the writers. Yeah, just going like that. Is that good content? Is that going to boom? Are we still at 850, 35? Did I gain any subscribers by going like that? Yeah. You didn't offend nothing. You're good. You're always good, Dakota. Got nothing but love for you. Betting odds had no touchback. People are pissed. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, geez. What are we doing here, people? What in the world are we doing here? We need a nice, strong 80-yard drive and run the clock out. I don't even know how much time's left in the game. Still 12 and a half minutes. I don't know if they can kill that much clock. But let's get a nice, solid 80-yard drive here. Just tush push this whole drive. Yeah. Do it. That would be one sick final score. That would be a hilarious final score. But it's not. We're getting the ball in the 20. So. Anyway. This is a late show. There's no offense. Hell, there hasn't been any offense in this game. Yeah, exactly. Of course, we got to put the A.J. Brown stats up. Why not? All right, let's see what we got here, boys. Big drive right here. Defense needs a break. Saquon gets the first hand. Picks up about 5. Man. No negative plays yet, but I guess a 0 yard. I guess that play was like not a negative, but close. I don't care about the score. I just want the W. I know, exactly. Actually gave him a loss on that play. It was a negative play. Oh, nice spin move by Barkley. Go. Look at leaving A.J. Brown's out there blocking. There we go. There's the big play. Finally. Finally! Look at that spin move. Put that on replay. Look at that. AJ blocking. If AJ didn't care, AJ wouldn't be out there blocking. Up top. Up top. Devontae, baby. There we go. There we go. How? Where's the Jalen Hurts hate now? Look at that throw. Slim Reaper, baby. There we go. And just like that, we're up 2 scores. Man. My man. 80 yards in 2 minutes. They might have scored too quickly there. So Saquon Barkley caught a little swing out pass, broke off 55, 60 yards, and then a 35-yard touchdown to Devontae Smith. AJ don't care. Stop. Don't even instigate the AJ drama. We're a drama-free channel here. Drama-free. Exactly. AJ out there blocking on that Saquon play. Coward's dagger, right, exactly. Oh, man. All right. What do we got here? Now Saquon or Jalen Hurts is up to 167 passing yards. Just so you know. Man, that's what you love to see. Just like that. I know. Yeah, he's worth it. He's the 11th highest paid quarterback per annual salary right now. He's better. He deserves more than he's getting right now, to be honest. Based on what the guys that are getting paid. Just think about this, Dakota. Trevor Lawrence makes more money than him by a significant amount per year. So does Dak Prescott. I would say dreams light, free now. That's double love. AJ did all that work to watch Smitty get the glory. Yeah, 87 yards for Jordan Love. Yeah, I mean he's going to get some yards here. He is. It is what it is, guys. Despite this miserable game, I'm having a blast with you all tonight. 712 comments from you guys tonight. 2 new subscribers. Not enough, but 2. You would, Marshawn. Go back to your Japanese adventures. I thought Dak was at 70, but both of them are getting paid more. Everybody's getting Dak, Lawrence, Lamar, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts are the most underpaid quarterbacks in the NFL. Yep, so does Tua. I have a blast doing it. This doesn't build the channel as much as I thought it would, these live parties, but I'm in a blast doing them with you guys. Isn't that Troy Vincent? That's not helpful. Yeah, Burrow's worth it. Absolutely. He's injury prone, but he's worth it. But again, the fact still remains that Jalen Hurts is the 9th or 11th highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and he's better than that. I think Herbert already makes more than Jalen. a run. Jordan Davis in there on the tackle. I love Saquon coaching up the offensive line. Dobbs is done. All right, defense. Let's make some plays here. Hey, he's just getting shut down. But it does make watching the game more fun. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Rick? You're back. Absolutely. Come on. Really? Damn. I appreciate it. Not my favorite, or the point of it was to grow the channel. It's not, but you know what? We're having a hell of a lot of fun doing them. Look at that. Torrey Jackson making an open field tackle to force a third down. He did. Looked like a guy trying to sell you on retirement funds or something like that. It's true. I mean, Adoree Jackson has played okay tonight. Seen him make a couple tackles. I've seen him being in the middle of run plays too. Come on, get a stop here, baby. I mean, it's 4-down territory, but no, run up the middle, first down. No way we were stopping that run. Arm tackle, yeah. It didn't happen on third down. Now they're back across midfield here. Let them take their time. Let the clock keep ticking. They're down 2 scores. Yeah, let them take their time. Milk this clock on this drive. Oh! Thought Dejean missed that tackle. He didn't miss it, so to speak. I guess he did just enough on that. TikTok. Oh, now they're starting to speed it up a little bit. Another third down. Seven and a half minutes left in this game. Look at that. There's Brandon Graham out there here in crunch time. Easy pitch and catch there on that soft coverage. Yeah, I heard them say that 6 snaps. So he's been out there a few times. Seen him on special teams once or twice, too. Brandon Graham missed the tackle for the loss there. They still didn't go much there, but BG missed that. Yes. I don't know. That's what Brandon Graham does. Setting the edge there. Oh, that was a way late flag thrown on that. Way late flag on that. He got there a little early. Did the ref drop it or couldn't grab it? Because that was extremely delayed flag. Extremely late flag. It was an absolute good call, but it was extremely late flag. Now they're in the red zone. Missed tackle there. It was an easy call. It just took him a long time to make that easy call. That's a touchdown. Damn. That was too easy. They did score. Josh Jacobs. Rushing touchdown. That was a brutal, brutal drive right there. We'll get a field goal here. So a touchdown can still win it. I guess it was going to be hard to shut the Packers out for an entire game with their top 10 offense. The defense played soft there. I would like to hear what Vic Fangio has to say about that. 10-7. We scored too easy, and then they scored too easy. Brutal. Brutal. I got to step away for a half a second. We'll get another score here. Don't worry. I hope we're not going 3 and out here. Yeah, need to burn some time off the clock. Yeah, we got really soft on defense. That was a big whiff by Vic Fangio on that defensive series there. Look, it was a clear penalty, Adam. They just were really late on the call, which I hate to see. Hate late penalties. Just call it. Don't wait to see what happens. Angry. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. We need. I don't want to give the Packers the ball back. I know you need them to score again, Duck. I don't even want the Eagles to score again. Just run the clock out for the next 5 minutes. That's all we need. I'd rather go for it than go up 6. Yeah. What check cleared? You need to go make sure your check cleared. Oh, the ref. Gotcha. It took me a second to put that one together. Man. Just get first downs. However it happens, just get it done. I hope they do. Yeah, this is where you do, if you need a first down, you target A.J. Brown on a slant. Green Bay has covered A.J. Brown on that slant route, though, very well. A couple times. They Jalen Hurts looked for it, but they dropped somebody into coverage to double that play route up. I've seen it at least twice tonight. All right, we got a kick return coming here. All right. All right. Yeah. That is true. Go for it. Go for it, right? We haven't gotten the bite yet like that. What? Lane Johnson back out there? Shocked. They really wanted to go jumbo package here. Saquon Barkley stopped for a loss. Damn. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I don't know who's supposed to stop that. What happened is we lost 3 on first down. I don't know how Lane Johnson's back in this game, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Don't know if it's a good idea or not. First time that play hasn't worked. 3rd and 12. And that incomplete pass. Everyone saw it coming except for Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert's the only one that didn't see it coming. Now we're at 3rd and 12, and we're about to go 3 and out here. I don't know if I blame the first play on Patullo. We got a blitz coming. First down. What a throw. What a catch. First down. No choke job. First down. Big pass. Big catch. Devontae Smith. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect throw, too. Huge throw. Huge throw. BD Foles couldn't have done that any better. Absolutely. Saquon Barkley up the middle for 3. Yeah, where's Pump Man when that throw comes in? Beautiful throw. Now we can start ticking some time off this clock. Start ticking the time off the clock. Still shocked that Lane Johnson's in this game right now. Like, what the hell? Haters won't talk about that throw, though. Oh, he just got tripped up and just missed the first down. So 3rd and short. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't see that. Dakota, good call on the trip. That is 100%. Look at Dakota. Focused. Focused. Wow, good catch. We're at midfield with 3.5 minutes left in this game. Third and tush? Sure. Should be a first down, though, because they should have called that tripping. There's 17 people watching. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe, share it out, please, guys. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It would be an automatic first down right now, Dakota. I didn't see it. Good on you for seeing it because I didn't see it. They won't talk about it. I mean, you got to be more than generational when you get traded for 2 first-round picks, right? This is not a tush push. What is Saquon Barkley doing lining up in the fullback position here? This is an interesting thing. Saquon in the fullback, Bigsby in the running back. And they hand it to Saquon up the middle. First down. That's what he was doing in the fullback role. Don't fumble. That's all I could say. First down, and here goes that clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Fullback dive, but with Saquon Barkley. That's where you hand it off to Jordan Mailata for the first down, or Jordan Davis. Yeah, they will. No, I don't think. I mean, I don't know why. I don't even know how. I wrote it down. Where are my notes from? This. I think he's got 6.5 sacks on the season. Not great, but not bad. Another handoff. Saquon squeezes through for about 3 there. And Green Bay's going to use their first timeout here. Otherwise, it would have been the 2-minute warning. We're down to 2.5 minutes left in this game. We're like 1 first down away. He's not just cooking with paprika. He's cooking with smoked paprika. He's using the smoked paprika. Absolutely. Yeah, Parsons a talented player. He's not having a great season, but he's not having a bad season. It is what it is, his season, basically. Now we're cooking a little bit, though, and that's what I like to see. I'm not really I prefer chili powder to cayenne, just so you know. It's my personal opinion. Wanted Parsons over Smith. I thought Smith was so small. I thought the same thing, Chandler. I did. Uh-oh, what's wrong? That they're not going to score and you're going to be screwed, right? Yeah, basically, we're first down away, basically, from ending this game. Literally, 1 first down away. I mean, no one predicts a 10-7 score ever. I was shocked when it. I wasn't totally shocked though. Where's my notes from the Eagles check down? There they are. Some of the score I predicted 27-20. I wrote down 23-17, 24-20. I knew it was going to be a low scoring game. Yeah, I don't know. And he's behind all of us right now. I think he's just mad that his bet's not going to win. Wanted Hamilton over Carter. So did I. But Hamilton was the Jordan Davis year, wasn't it? I like spicy too. I think chili powder's got a little different spice to it. Different type of spice. Start at what? He is excitable. Again, for the final time, I want to shout out everybody. Happy Veterans Day to all that have served. I agree. All right, let's see what we got. 2nd and 8 here. Play action. Hate that. Why aren't you running the ball there? Hate that. There's Micah Parsons putting pressure. Now they save a timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Hate that play call there. That's a damn bad play call. I just keep the ball on the ground, keep it running. Not a fan of calling a pass play there in that situation when you've been having trouble pass protecting all game. Now you're going to get the third down. Run. Nope, now they're going to pass it again. Incomplete. Now it's 4th and 8, and they got 2 timeouts. That was a terrible end to that drive there. Terrible job there. They could have literally no timeouts left right now. I don't know why they didn't just run the ball there. Are they going for it here on 4th and 8? This is a bold move. 4th and 8 in this spot. Wow. No, I think they were just letting the clock run down. Okay. I think they wanted to delay a game there. Yeah, he went back to Jarlick, yeah. I don't understand they are punting the ball. They purposely let the clock run out so that they can do that. Terrible play calling. And it's going to come down to our defense making a play here. And I can't say I'm happy right now. Eagles about to lose this freaking football game. They still got 2 timeouts, too. Exactly. They got 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning now. 90 yards to win the game. 2:18 left. God damn, that was terrible play calling there. Man, it should not have gotten to this. Jordan Love's got a chance, but the Eagles defense got to come up big here. Eagles still have 2 timeouts left too, but man. Oh, that was right there for Q to pick off. He was a shit play caller on that drive, that's for sure. Q could have picked that one off right there. He just didn't have his head turned around. Blitz his tits, yeah. We did punt, yes. 2nd and 10. They got 90 yards to go. Dropped pass. Jordan Love took a hit too. 3rd and 10. We got one. We got to get another stop here. Yeah, it was a good stunt by Nolan Smith. Clean hit on him too. Get this stop on 3rd and 10. Let's go. Buckle down, boys. Man, got that play. Two-minute warning. They just picked up a huge chunk on that there, too. Man, it's getting close, boys. I know it's getting close when the chat gets quiet. Man, the chat got quiet here. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I agree. Dude, I'm nervous right now. This game shouldn't be right here in this spot. This game should be over, honestly. It's not, but it should be. Yeah, because it's Jalen Hurts' fault, right? Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to an Eagles game in a while, so yeah. I mean, a turnover would be huge. I hope they do something dumb. I mean, it would be nice if they did something dumb right here. Be great. Nice, great. Need something big here, that's for sure. That would be something. That would be something. I hope not. I'm exhausted. I can't handle overtime. I doubt they even put BG on the field at this point. That's right. That's right. That's why you watch this. No negative. I mean, real talk, no negative talk. I mean, I love overtime too. I just don't love it right now because I got to be up early tomorrow to go do catering and a doctor's appointment. It's not smart play calling. All right, let's go. Buckle down. Buckle down here. Let's go, boys. They blitzed his tits there. What do you like to say? Blitz his tits? They did. Jordan Love just couldn't complete a pass. Oh! I got tipped up there just enough. I thought that was going to be picked. 3rd and 10 again. Come on. We got to get off the field here on 3rd down. Well, it's a 4 down at this point, obviously. Come on. 2 more stops. Should have been caught, honestly. Third down and or 4th down and 1. I don't know what that flag is going to be. I hope it's not a false or offsides. Game over. Boom. I mean, they still got 2 timeouts. Technically, I don't think it's over. I think technically they can still get the ball back. But yeah. It's not over yet. I just did the math in my head. It is not over yet, okay? Yeah. So they can still get it back. Are you doing the math? 30 seconds? Yeah, I think it's about 30 seconds. So 130, 127, 125. Yeah. In theory, I thought we were gonna. We didn't jump early, though. In theory, they could get the ball back with like 30 seconds left. But one first down ends that. One first down's all it takes. Man. Yeah. 3 straight dagger attempts here, right? Why not? A.J. Brown's been complaining about not getting the ball. They're going to try to throw the ball to A.J. Brown 3 times here, right? You can kill clock, though, with yeah, absolutely. No 1-yard losses. 5-yard gains is what kills the clock. Jalen Phillips has been – the fact that we got Jalen Phillips for a 3rd-round pick, and he's already paid dividends. Yeah, probably. That would be the ultimate right there. You know what? This is a Hurts run kind of spot, too. Yes. I can see that. We're almost at 900 comments on tonight. Man, good job, guys. Again, only 2 new subscribers. Only 19 likes on the video, but man, what a fun night. Coward straw, yeah. Let's go. Let's wrap this up. Papa needs to go to bed. At least I can get up a little later than normal tomorrow. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Jalen Phillips going to fit right in here in Philly. Right in. Jalen Phillips having himself a day. Will YouTube have this figured out by the time we play the Chargers on Monday night? All right, so it was 4 seconds off the clock there. No, they put a second back on the clock. Of course. Yeah, Chargers are going to be a tough game, especially in LA. No pass plays. Yeah, I'll have Jason on next Sunday for the game. He'll be joining me for the live stream since Mr. Detroit's such a Lions fan. All right. So now the next play, even if it's a run play, should take it down to 35 seconds in the punt. Okay. No pass play. I want the coward's draw. I agree with you on that. Has no it factor. I pooch it on 4th down. Back them up as far as you can. They got no timeouts left. Actually, I don't even want to get to the 4th down. We're just going to run for a 1st down here on 3rd and 7. I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know. Can Jalen do it? All right. I don't even know why Devontae Smith's out there. Just block. All right, there we go. It's fine. Commanders ain't going to beat them this year, though. "32 seconds left." I don't think they run a play here. Yeah, they're not running no play here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Are they going to kick a field goal here? I didn't even think about the field goal aspect of it. It does force them to have to get a touchdown, which puts more pressure on them. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be punting probably too. It looks like they're lining up to run a play here. Wow. Quarterback draw up the middle. Gotta force it to AJ there. Oh, man. I hate that play call. I'm punting it or I'm kicking the long field goal. They got a chance at it. It's such a bad. The play calling is what's got to be questioned this week. I mean, Nick Sirianni said, well, that's what we do. We're aggressive. 27 seconds is a lot of time in the NFL. Now, there's still a chance for overtime. Yeah, man, they only need to pick up like 25, 30 yards here for a chance. Man. We're trying to lose the football game is what we're doing. AJ, there's no flag there. That was clean. Yeah, this is on Kevin Patullo and Nick Sirianni. The play calling has been atrocious here these last couple drives. Yeah. All right, 14-13. They're close to field goal range. They got to snap it and then kick a long field goal. All right, so they're at the 47. That's 57, 67. You're sitting at a 65-yard field goal or a Hail Mary. What do? Do you kick the 65-yarder here? Yeah, they're kicking the 65-yarder. We do got a timeout to ice them. It's going to be 65 yards to send it to overtime. God damn it. Don't want overtime. Please don't go in. No offsides either. No penalties either. That wasn't that short. And he didn't even really try on that. He didn't even put his leg into it. Trying it again. How'd it go from 65 to 64? Not even close. Not even close. All right, ball game. All right, guys. This old man's got to go to bed. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Eagles win 10-7. We'll see. I'm going to go live tomorrow night, about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'll break this game down. We'll talk it. Maybe I'll get Mark Moscatelli on. We'll see. It's been a blast hanging with you all tonight. It's fucking done, Marshawn. And we got the win. Eagles 10, Packers 7, just like everybody expected. We got lots to break down tomorrow, guys. Well, have a good night. Be good. Hey, it's been a blast with you guys tonight. Dakota, everybody. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. Live tomorrow night, 7:30-ish. He might have fractured his foot on that. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Eagles win. Go Birds. Bubbles up.